Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've ever had to calculate work hours in Google Sheets, you know that dealing with time formats can be a little tricky, especially when you need those hours in decimal format for things like payroll, invoicing, or just simple calculations. In today's tutorial, I'll walk you through an easy way to convert time worked, think start and end times, into both standard hour and minute format, and more importantly, into decimal hours. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to set up your sheet so it instantly transforms clock in and clock out times into useful numbers you can actually work with. Let's jump right in. So first, let's imagine we have a Google Sheet with a list of names, say Alex, Jamie, Chris, Taylor, and Jordan. Next to each name, we have time in and time out columns. These are the times each person started and ended their workday. Think of these like the punch in and punch out times on an old school time clock, but of course way more convenient. Now let's say we want to get two things for each person: the total hours and minutes they worked, and those same hours as a decimal value, so 9.5 hours shows up as 9.5 instead of 9:30. Why is that useful? Well, decimals make it much easier to multiply by an hourly wage, for example, or to sum up totals across multiple days. Here, how you do it: click into the cell where you want to display the total time worked for your first person, let's say Alex. Enter this formula equals text C2B2H. What this does is it takes the time out, subtracts the time in, and then converts the result into an hour and minute format like 9:30. The text function is crucial because otherwise Google Sheets will calculate the difference as a decimal value of a day, which can be confusing to read. By using H as the format, you'll see something that immediately makes sense, just like reading a clock. Once you've got that formula in, a little pro tip: instead of typing it out for every single row, just click the little square at the bottom right corner of the cell and drag it down to automatically fill the formula for the remaining names. Super handy, right? This way, everyone's time is displayed consistently. Now on to the magic step, getting those decimal hours. Click into the next column where you want to show the decimal hours and type this formula, C2B2*24. You might be wondering, why multiply by 24? Here's the logic. In Google Sheets, time values are actually stored as fractions of a day. So if someone worked 8 hours, that's 8 divided by 24, or 1/3 of a day. Multiplying by 24 converts that fraction back to the actual number of hours. It's a simple bit of math, but it makes all the difference. Again, don't forget to drag this formula down through your list, just like before, to instantly get decimal hours for everyone. You might notice some decimal places that go on for a while. If you want, you can format the cells to show just 1 or 2 decimal spots for a cleaner look. And that's it. In just a couple of straightforward steps, you've turned tricky time calculations into neat, easy-to-use decimal values in your Google Sheet. Don't worry if you need to go back and review. The more you use formulas like these, the more intuitive they'll become. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to click like, drop a comment if you have any questions or want to see more Google Sheets tips, and of course, subscribe for more practical tech tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.